So being a nurse during COVID, obviously, yes, I learned how to deal with very hard before I learned very easy. I think the college did a great job as far as preparing me to become a nurse, just because of the fact that even though that we dealt with COVID, even though we dealt with things just moving a little bit faster, it got me through. Even with all that craziness, I graduated with honors.
They're gonna reach out to you individually, kind of figure out what's going on, what can we do to help you study better, what is gonna work for you in your situation. So they really do care. And my cohort was a little bit more relaxed since we're the traditional year. And so even with tests, like he said he would have a test every other day. And then I would tell him that my pathos test is not for another 2 weeks. He's like, what do you mean another 2 weeks? Don't you need to study? What are you doing? Why are you napping? You don't have time to nap, come on.
For real.
So it's a little bit more relaxed now, not being in COVID and also being traditional. So I think seeing him go through it, I was like, it's great that it's so fast and that he had this opportunity to do that because it is a good program. But I think for me, I was like, okay, let's be realistic. I kind of want to just spread it out, and I know what I can put in.
I was currently working in sales, and we also owned a nail salon in Atlanta as well. We did a lot of cool stuff actually. We opened up 2 chains nail salon in Atlanta, and then opportunities to do some celebrity nails such as Dua Lipa when she came down to her show there in Atlanta as well.
Oh yeah, that was really fun. Since my shop was closed for 3 months for the global shutdowns, I wanted something that was more job secure, and honestly, healthcare was the only thing that I could think of that would never close.
So basically, did my prereqs, quit my job, and came here. And when I did that, we still owned the nail salon in Atlanta, so Jackie was definitely funding me while I was a full-time student. And then after that, once I graduated, then we worked on her.
So what made me decide to surprise him and coat him at my white coat ceremony, I just feel like he's such a big part of my journey, and I wouldn't be where I am if he didn't go through what he went through. And so seeing him go through everything virtually, I just felt like he needs to be recognized for the work that he's put in, because he supported our little family. Being really selfless is pretty easy for both of us, and so I feel like he really deserved to be recognized.
And my perspective was, I'm trying to let this all be about Jackie. Please don't focus in on me.
Like, no, come here, come here.
No.
Look at this white
It's
coat.
all about you.
Look at you.
But yes, I'm very appreciative, so thank you so much.
Of course.
As far as being a nurse, choosing that career, is it a good idea? Is it a great idea? I'm gonna personally say yes. And it also gives you an opportunity to have a lot of personal development and grow. If you wanna work in bedside all day, you can do that. That's what I like to do. But if that's not your thing, you can go work in the OR. If that's not your thing, you can work in case management. If that's not your thing, you can work in the ICU. If that's not your thing, you can work in public service. If that's not your thing, you can work in a school. It's literally so much you can do. If this is not your thing, you can switch it. You can even go into education. It's so much stuff you can just do within the nursing, and whatever your goals and your dreams in life are, you can literally do that in nursing.